Guided Mandarin Chinese, written and narrated by Robin Homer, with the Chinese voice provided by Yilan Luan. Hello, and welcome to Guided Mandarin. I'm Robin, and I'm going to be guiding you through the Mandarin language. This is an audio-only course. That means there's no writing involved. All you need to do is listen carefully and answer the questions. However, it does require your full attention, so don't attempt to multitask it with anything else, even mundane tasks like driving or doing the dishes. You do need to focus completely on the audio for it to be effective. Everything introduced will be reviewed regularly as the course progresses, so you don't need to worry about revision. The course takes care of that for you. As such, avoid taking notes, as they'll only distract you and encourage you to cheat when answering questions. The aim is always to learn and remember the language, not get the most answers right by reading a notebook. Unlike English, Mandarin is a tonal language, which means that words change their meaning depending on the stresses you put on them. For this reason, it's especially important to imitate Mandarin sounds as accurately as you can. So go all out to imitate the native speaker and do it aloud, not just in your head. I will explain the tones in more detail once we get into the course, but to get started, I just want you to focus on listening and imitating as closely as possible. You will be asked questions such as, how do you say goodbye in Mandarin? When this happens, pause the recording, think of your answer, and then speak it out aloud, doing your very best impersonation of the Chinese accent. Actively recalling your own understanding like this is vital to making progress, so don't skip it and don't guess. Make sure you stop and think clearly of your response. If, after getting a little way into the course, you find yourself struggling to answer some of the questions, just go back and redo a few of the segments. Repeating parts is to be expected. Also, doing the course every day for 30 minutes or so is better than a few times a week for longer periods, and standing up and walking back and forth while you speak can be better than staying seated. Let's begin. The word for hello when meeting a new person in Mandarin is
你好，你好，
It's literally you good. You, ni, and good, hao. If it helps, imagine the first thing you ask everyone you meet is, how's your knee? Ni hao.
你好，
The word for very in Mandarin is
很，很，很，
so how would you say very good?
很好，很好，很好，
The word for I is
我，我，我，我。
It sounds similar to the English word war, so you could remember it by saying to yourself, I go to war. How do you say I in Mandarin?
我，我，
And do you remember how to say very good?
很好，很好，
In English, we have both the words good and well. In Mandarin, they just use a single word, hao, to express both meanings, which makes things simpler. So how would you say, I'm very well? Literally, I very good.
我很好，我很好，
You'll notice the Chinese don't say am in this situation. They don't use am before characteristics or feelings like happy, sad, tall, short, good, bad, etc.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?